friends. I am greatly moved and I thank you all for being with us for so many years now. Actually, people together are, they create a lot of amity and friendship. That is what is important than any other thing in this world. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಏನಿದೆ. So if there is friendship, I think there is everything else. Everything is forgotten and everything is moving towards the good. So maybe this is what is called success in life. So the 10th, usually Dashami day they prepare medicines for roga, they plug the leaves of herbs. Anything auspicious which has to be get started on any Dashami day, much more on Vijaya Dashami day, because they feel that the success lies when we start. Success is assured when we start any work today. So even in commerce, you have banks open today, all offices are open today, temples are open today. Why? Because anything started today is in deep Brahmin custom. They will write Acharabhyasa and writing on the tongue, Saraswati Bija Mantra. Everything happens today so that man moves towards intelligence, education, surrender and success. So only India has the capacity to bow towards divinity. All others use divinity for their use. I want pass mark, I want this, I want that. Everyone uses divinity for diverse benefits. Whereas India, yesterday the king of Trivandrum, we call it Anantapuri. It's not Thiruvananthapuram Mandal, it's Anantapuri. There he comes out and bows. The king bows to the deities, Devi and all, and he has to bow and respect with pranams, the Harati. Can you see any power, political power like that, bowing to divinity? It's with a lot of heartfelt feelings. When a king does it, must be deity should move. Even if it is made of metals, it should have showered grace. One is power of creativity, the force which work. Creativity ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೈನಿತ್ಯ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು. Power of work. Second is money to support it. It's also a power. Third is power to regulate all this. Money as well as workforce. That is political power. But nothing is equal to the power of science, power of Sugyana, wisdom. Nothing is equal. All these three powers are very good. They are all needed because it regulates. But that should be supported by divine power. If one forgets divinity, I don't know why there should be a lot of people working. There is no other meaning actually. So this day is celebrated as celebration of divinity, divine forces. Rightly he told unequal forces instead of calling it negatively. It's not equal to the divine forces. So you now find that the last number 10 takes over today. 10th, it's what we call as above the 9 randhras. There is the smallest fraction of a hole on the top of our head. That is the 10th. So that collects the cosmic energy and it directs the brain, and the brain works through the body. So all other powers are necessary, but unless this is there, other powers have no meaning. Suppose I want 10,000 rupees on my hand. It's my desire. And I dream for 500 days. Then someone gives me 10,000 rupees. If I don't know for what is the use of holding 10,000 rupees? So if you analyze every day, we don't know for what, but still we dream, we desire, we do things on hopes and desires and dreams. So the policy he was trying to tell of the Kendra, the policy of God is Dharma. If on Dharma there may be 100 opinions, because even avatars we will question, anyone we can question, because we have rightly pointed out, great intellects. With our intellect we can only question. So instead of understanding or following Dharma, we start questioning Dharma. Then we plan strategies like we want to plan for our law, income tax, or something like that. We plan a strategy so that the results won't harm us. At the same time, it will also soothe the policy. In the sense, we will feel that we have fulfilled the policy, whereas the results are to our favor, rather what we want. So this is what man aspires, and he has brought down divinity to this level. Why God should come and do help in our daily activities? But he is the force behind, can you understand this? Than helping us. Let him, we will not use him as a robo, but he is our own power. Can you feel it? Otherwise we are using him as an instrument, servant, labor, robo. So let God also not become another nimitta matram, another ayuda, another small instrument for our daily day-to-day activities. So let him be the force, and we will respect it, and let the force lead us. Then what happens is pleasure, bliss, happiness, anything you want is at your command, because God is there to give only. Someone wants to give me a cover of 10 rupees. You are making me a beggar. Instead of that, there are proper sources, and wherever you want to utilize it, let it be utilized. Why you want another to be like you, isn't it? Let that be not happening onwards. Why I am saying this is, at least let there be one person who goes by policy and dignity, and let him not be forced, let him not be brought down. Let God be kept at its level. We will use other instruments to be to the proper usage, and we will be blessed by that. So God is the giver. Let him not be reduced to receiver. Never in anyone's life. So if you have an idea of making him receiver, then the worst culprit is that only. You see in the temples, you see in the tube lights, you see everywhere. People are doing this. I just don't understand this. So let God be kept as giver. Pray. You want to submit there are proper sources. Hundi is there. Someone will receive and give you cash receipt in the temple. Do all that. Let God not be directly made a receiver. He doesn't want to receive. He wants to give if possible. It's always possible at his end. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಕೂಡ ದೇವರ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಶಿಲಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅವನ್ನ ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದು 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ದೇವರು ಏನು ನಾವು ಭಿಕ್ಷುಕನ? ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಬೆಗರ್. There are sources for maintaining his temple, so you give in the proper places and it's over, and let that be maintained, isn't it? So first understand that the very main idea of God is that he is a giver. That is the first idea we should have. Second, the respect starts when we know that it's only a distancing. We are only distancing ourselves. It's actually the force which guides us, even to think. But the distancing part is because I think as an individual with a free will. Whereas, actually God only makes us think. There is no I which is in God's side. So if you carefully analyze, it is only everyday affair of yours is run by whatever you have learned in the past. That's all. Another 20 years I will become crorepati. If God requires, it will be like this. Or you may take another 500 janmas. It's only a plan. It is only based on what you have thought. This much money I have saved all these years. In another 20 years I may be this. These are all based on some statistics which may not be real. But God runs the show. If you understand this, life becomes easier. You have nothing to think. Everything is given. You need not work for it. So this is the difference. When someone was telling that we are taking a film, after 10 years, this belt will have no rise, all people will die. Is that I was telling in whose hands it is? You are going to take a film on this. Suppose rain comes and it once again supplies rice. And that is what happened this year. So, based on past ideas, we can only create more commerce to the benefit of us. ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 10 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ ಸಾಯುವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರಂತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 10 ವರ್ಷ ಕಳೆದು ಈ ರೈಸ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟು ಹಿಂಗಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. When that was told, I told, who is he to decide this? How can he, based on past 10 years, if he is going to build next 10 years, in whose hands it is? It's only in God's hands, that's why. Even ಬಡತನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕರಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಒಬ್ಬರು ಬಡತನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಯ್ತಾರೆ, ಓಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಇಟ್ಟು ಹಣ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಎಂಥ ಕರಪ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್. So if possible, help raise money and bring artificial rain or supply water or do something and do it. Why you want to show documentary and become leader saying that, yes, I showed this poverty to the world? Never do it. So on this Vijayadashami Day, feel proud that you are all Indians. First requirement. This bequeaths you Amrtatva, immortality. So you just don't do anything, even by yourself, you can bequeath immortality. So this is the first feeling you should have. You are an Indian. Second, whatever you learn should make you more and more and more humble, so that at one point of time you will be run by God. You will be driven by God. Your force of strength will be God. The more you learn, more you are educated, more you know things, you should feel that I don't know anything. Suppose I am master of mathematics, then I am not master of history. Suppose I am master of Vedas, I am not master of construction or cooking or beauty salon. So anything is not complete. I know only one branch of, not even one leaf of the total knowledge. So what do I know? I don't know anything. So if you know only Atman or God, then you know everything. Till such a time we can't claim that I know this, I know that. So Bharatiya should build such kind of vinamrta, means namrta, what do you call that, vinaya, so that one day God will take over and show him that everything is in you. I supply you what you want, whatever you want. What is the first point I told? Be proud that you are an Indian. Second point?
Humble.
The more you learn, the more that you know very little. You don't know nothing.
Yes, there are hundreds of other things, lakhs of other things. Third is success is a feeling, whereas immortality is nectarine. It's not a feeling. Something like yesterday's song, Inda. There is nothing to hold. It just comes out. Something like that. You know the difference? The success is a feeling, whereas this is a canal which opens up divine grace. You understand that? So we should become that kind of powerful persons, children of immortality, bringing out nectar to the world. Suppose there is a cow which has lot of milk, it can't decide where to pour. It will be going on pouring. It can't say that it's a raw land, it's a Kadabhumi, or it's a Shivalinga, or it is calf. It just can't bear it. Something like that we should become. We should hold the nectar and pass it on. It's so beautiful to be in India and not having it is a sin. So Vijayadashami should give you this, and I'm happy that all of us are like that, and let the world move with our wishing it well. Like only whatever is good. And once again I have to say, react, reflect naturally without using intelligence. Let there be respect paid towards the elders and godly persons and God. ಮತ್ತು ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿಗೆ, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿಗೆ, ದೇವರಂತ ಮನುಷ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ದೇವರಿಗೆ, 3 ಜನರಿಗೂ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ದಟ್ ಶೋಸ್ ಯು ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಾಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅದರಿಂದನೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದೇ ವಿನಃ ನಾನೇ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದಟ್ time eats everything. The very first word I used was, time eats everything, can you eat time? This is the question of VIJAYA DASHAMI. So I say I am Raja, I am this, I am that. Time makes me a skeleton and it burns my body and puts in the tomb. What is the life? What is anyone's life? So there is nothing which can hold our head high. But immediately man goes to commerce. You will die, but not your property. So I will create properties. Your santana will benefit. This, that. So money goes on in the mainstream. It's kept, it's respected. And what happens is all values are lost because of this. See, once upon a time, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, even Kerala, we had joint families. One on big Kottara, one on Aranmana, one on big house. We'll have all the relatives, whether they are working or not, whether they are old or young, whether they are having sickness. Everyone will be respected. They will all be fed. There will be a common kitchen. There will be a lot of fun and frolic. So such powerful understanding and life we were holding. So Ataya, Auntie, Tataya, Hajji, Bajji, everyone will be living together. They will all be fed. They will not be questioned. ನೀನು ದುಡ್ಡು ತಂದೆಯಪ್ಪ, ನೀನು ಅದು ತಂದೆಯ, ಯಾರಿಲ್ಲ. They used to be so nice living, and 5 times they will be fed. Nothing else but feeding and talking stories, Ramayana, Mahabharata, something. Then money started. ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ ಬತ್ತೈದು ಬಂತು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು, ಅದು ಬಂತು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಲು, ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ತೆಂಗಿನಕಾಯಿ ಎಳ್ನೀರು ಬಂತು. This ಲೆಕ್ಕಾಚಾರ brought man to level that no value is respected, no person is respected. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್, ಅದರ್ಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬರಬಾರ್ದು, ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವೇ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಕೊಡೋದು ಅಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಬೇಕಂತೆ. ಇಂಥವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ವೈ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಮನಿ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, not Appa Amma. There is nothing. That fellow only issued this idiot. And this idiot has the capacity to tell that my Appa, our Papa, ಸುಖವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಅವನು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Most of this problem is also solved by us, by bringing out the book called Swasti. So you need not rush to hospital immediately. You can relax, try this. And if God is willing, nothing is going to happen. If God is not willing, whether you are here or in the hospital, it is the same. Why do you spend money? Money unnecessarily to get the thing out. A person goes in and the thing comes out by paying money. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಶವವನ್ನು ತೆಗಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಒಬ್ಬನ್ನ ಜೀವವಂತವಾಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಶವವನ್ನು ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡೋಣ, ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಸೊ ಅಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾತಿಗೆ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು? ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್. Let us wait. Let God willing, everything will be all right. So this one important point. Then comes food. As far as possible, cook at your home and try to eat it. Or anywhere suppose there is a common kitchen, you can cook and bring it and eat it. So as far as possible, avoid other type of eating. ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಥರ ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆ ಥರ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಯು ಟೇಸ್ಟ್, ಬಟ್ The side effects can be avoided if you can cook at home, and even if it is a little less tasty, you can bear with it and start eating it. So soon we will be bringing out South Indian food book, cookbook. I am suddenly announcing, maybe this will help. So that people who are not accustomed to cooking also, they can start at their home different tastes, and they will know where we are. No country in the world, not even North India, is equal to South Indian food. Not even North India. South India has got lakhs of varieties, out of which major 150 varieties also, if we bring the book, Amrita. So instead of putting your TV inside the kitchen, please switch it off, so that you can concentrate on cooking for it. Whenever there is no prime time or mega serials, you can, when you get bored at least, you can start cooking. Alla, nimage bore hodidre TV, why don't you try cooking something interesting? So wherever your convenience is, keep a stool, chair, sit and cook, stand and cook, do something so that the cooking is done by you with love, that you are going to eat, isn't it? So this gives you more than the taste, as I put it, nectar. The cooked food is nectar if you cook by yourself. So food, respect to elders, becoming humbler, then noting that we are Bharatiyas, then we are all sons and daughters of immortality. These 5 will make us proud, dignified, and we will build a lot of character, and we will act as God wants us to act. Wish you all the success. Thank you so much. You have something? Dum-dum? Amba Shankari Parameshwari Shashi Shekhari Amba Sarveshwari Jagadishwari Maheshwari Amba Amba Sundari Gunamanjari Shiva Shankari Amba Kadambari Shvetambari Harisodari Amba Amba Sankari Parameshwari Shashi Shekhari Amba Sarveshwari Jagadishwari Maheshwari Amba Amba Sundari Gunamanjari Shiva Shankari Amba Kadambari Shvetambari Harisodari Amba Harisodari Amba Harisodari Amba Harisodari Amba Harisodari अम्ब परमेश्वरी अखिलांडेश्वरी आदि पराशक्ति पालय मां श्री भुवनेश्वरी राजराजेश्वरी आनंद रूपिणी रक्षय मां अम्ब परमेश्वरी अखिलांडेश्वरी आदि पराशक्ति पालय मां श्री भुवनेश्वरी राजराजेश्वरी आनंद रूपिणी रक्षय मां पालय मां रक्षय मां पालय मां